get the crowbar. People everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away, because they hate it when the boat's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the crowbar. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. Train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Said no. Never say I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping through, I gain across the building, bring back the feeling. Hit a front, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play them. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. And clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing.
Here goes another classic.
Yeah, let's take it back to two turntables and a mic.
Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. Turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight.
Yeah,
that's the only way they gonna hear you.
Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap, gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Yell it to the world, never sleep on me. I'm still trying to wanna wake 'em up, it's a free coffee. This is what you need, this is that tongue-in-cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3, no Sesame Street, but the numbers speak like, come on, it's going down, I'm about to free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger, I do it big, y'all. I ain't a ball of 'em, bigger than beach balls. I'm locked and loaded, this is pure survival. Famous, my idols, Biggie and Michael, and ain't nobody talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up, I bet it all like Proline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the gold mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline, but watch me go with Showtime. That's why I pay 'em no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. Right. We get busy, and he don't sleep. Right. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Right. So here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. Right.
That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresh and fresh.
Right. Let me on your and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like parkour. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip-flops. I took my into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut, you're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your line like a... Successfully, I did this domestically without any recipe and kept the integrity. I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman, pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, who bumped the turntable? I know you're feeling good, but this could quickly turn. Don't ever stop the music when you rockin' like this, cause you could lose a great thing like Tupac and 9-6. Let me know if we got what you need. Right. We get busy and he don't sleep. Right. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Right. So here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight.
Right. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresh and fresh.
Right.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Joe Musgrove is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball 1 as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mike Moustakas turn it around. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch. And if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 0 for 7. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see that the Cubs are currently tops in the NL in that department. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag.
Nope.
2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Digging in now, Cole Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, Matty, it's interesting. You take a look at the research packet handed out before today's game. And one thing I notice about this lineup is the fact that they're in the bottom third of grounding into double plays. Teams are aware of that type of stuff. creating good at-bats, not giving that extra out to the defense is huge in creating an environment to be successful throughout the course of a full year.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Modi has a play. 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count. There's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. His past history against John Lester, he's picked up 14 hits in 55 tries. He's taken him deep once. Cabrera, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Hang. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Pirates leave them loaded. Still no score. Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now at the plate, Albert Almora having a very nice year. Currently second in the NL batting chase.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hernandez.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. Fastball well outside. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Almora is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Bell is there, and he'll bring this one in. So it's back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll go to the Elias Diaz, the next to hit. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Hernandez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. And he's safe. Riding in, Tucker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Too much diff on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Diaz at second, Musgrove at first, one gone. Hit to first. Rizzo is there. There's one. On to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Bryant is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, Chris Bryant, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Bryant
Popped him up. Diaz moving to his left. He's got it one away.
now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. Lifted in the air out to left. In there, a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, David Bodie. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Seared down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Modi leads off first with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and in the bat next is Albert Almora. First delivery to him on the way, and there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The right fielder.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. 0-1 the count. Now Lester's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Cubs have decided to challenge the previous
Okay,
play.
we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. Swing, and he pops him up. Bryant has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Pops this one up. Bryant trying to get there. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Here's Melky Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. Carrots. Stepping up to the plate, Victor Caratini, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
So here now is the pitcher, John Lester. First pitch on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Schwarber brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hey. 1-2 now. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Looped out toward third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago.
The third baseman.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Elias.
So run away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. High and deep to right center. Almora racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 10.
Standing in, number 10 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that's over. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting,
first offering on its way. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, David Bodie singled homer run in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the leg.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Number 10 is there, and he has it for the out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Cabrera. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batter.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home. And while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. No balls and a strike to count. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2. Backhanded. swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
High pop-up. Lester with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are two down.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And that misses 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Popped him up. Moustakas over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one. Still down 3-0. Francisco Liriano takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
For the Pirates.
Stepping in, Victor Caratini. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, John Lester. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Liriano sets. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now a two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The left fielder.
So a runner at first now with one away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Lester, base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Up next for the Buccos, Melky Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the sixth. Ball one. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play. One out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Kang. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Hard hit ball to second. So gets him 2 down. Digging in once again, Elias Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face.
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. Well,
they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give him a spark to climb back into this thing.
10.
We'll see if this gets him going.
That's popped up. Moustakas into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bucks draw. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Michael Feliz now playing center field and batting 9. Number 15.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2 balls and a strike now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 high in the air out to center field. Reyes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, David Bote. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 5.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Right fielder,
and as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Kike Hernandez. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Bell is there, and the inning is over. So striding in, Pablo Reyes. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Cole Tucker. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. One run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Josh Bell.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 drives it out to deep right center field. Hernandez giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. Richard Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48. Richard.
So stepping in, Victor Caratini. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Matt Kemp is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Number 27. Matt. 10.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Oh, what a dive. Wow.
Up next to the Cubs.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kyle Schwarber. He was a double play victim last time around. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Now, yeah, Batty, you can't hold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too high, 1-0.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Mike Montgomery is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
So he sets him down swinging. Corey Dickerson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And a curveball taken for strike 2. 5-1 our score as we play the eighth. Grounded back up the middle. Moody up the middle. Oh, way to get dirty. Got him.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Now at the plate, Kang, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Ripped down the line. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Elias Diaz. Comes set and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jordan Lyles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Now catching and batting 8, number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Frazier. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's 1 for 5. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. Now the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Cabrera's there. And that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Pablo Reyes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Cervelli aboard here at first with nobody out. To first. Rizzo is there. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cole Tucker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Frazier has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Chicago Cubs swung the bats well with 16 hits. John Lester wins for the league best 15th time. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
Yeah. Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-1. The Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-3. They now have 6 straight victories. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 11 hits as they stomped the Brewers 7-1. The Philadelphia Phillies put up 16 hits on the day as they pulverized the Braves 13-4. Anthony Rendon collected a total of 4 driven in, helping Washington get past the Marlins 9-3. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. The Yankees got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 2-0. The Houston Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-3. The Giants swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 9-3. The Boston Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-1. The Orioles combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-0. The Chicago White Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 13-7. The Cleveland Indians allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they dethroned the Royals 13-0. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Twins swatted 4 home runs in this one as they dismantled the A's 9-2. The Texas Rangers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-4. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like, baby, where the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since day one, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I rode me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters. They be paying niggas. Yeah. Ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like, my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap and all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen your watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holler back, just how the raps. I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, it's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far, he treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots, just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy, 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 my boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to round? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody catching up.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me.
Satisfied.
Yeah.
Satisfied is all you.
Sinatra.
Big Pepe.
Satisfied.
Oh, you got the studio shout out. You feel good about yourself right now, huh?
Satisfied is all.
6. Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. LOGIC, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them hurting him too, cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest that all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. With rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robert, less it's by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes as zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 or 6 figures on the creek, cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks of having visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me work. Nothing had to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Young and with a dream, but nobody gave about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but a good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind. Or caught a nigga who wish you was. I wish I could face my and smack that at the air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Hey yo, said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give up about rapper, what's happening? A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands of this negativity. Work to 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who the illest? So